Hey y'all, this is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll. This is my last video of the day. And I'm sounding like I've been doing videos since the sun came up. Like like it ain't even like that, okay? But I'm just saying, all of this is going to hold some significance. Just, just take it all in. This right down here look like a car wreck or something. And, well, I got those unexpectedly for my birthday. But all of this going to make sense in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to flip this. I don't know if this works like this. Oh, okay, let me stop. Hold on. Well, I'll see how it works, how the thing comes out. We'll see. Anyway, though, I like to celebrate holidays. I really do. I like to celebrate Thanksgiving. I like to celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate any and every holiday. Now, hear me. Now, October the 31st, that's for everybody else. I don't fool with that. But, I mean, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? So, when Christmas comes around, when Pierre and I first got married, it was really, really difficult. Because Pierre he was a bachelor and he was just like, all this just another day. And Thanksgiving, I'm sure he was at somebody's table eating or something, because I know he wasn't cooking. And at Christmas time, he was probably working or something like that, because everything don't shut down. And so he didn't really take, it's been a process for him. And I used to just call him Bruge all the time, because he just is he would just be acting like a brown Scrooge. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Man, you supposed to be just, doing this and doing that. And I don't really care for getting out into the hustle and bustle of Christmas time. I don't like seeing people running through doors. I don't like this get up at 3 o'clock in the morning stuff and all that kind of stuff. That part I don't ascribe to. And the real part that I don't ascribe to is taking money that has been allocated for something that is serious, like your day-to-day, and trying to make a Christmas or something. And I say make, and I really mean that, figuratively and literally. Because to do something for one day and then end up paying for it for the rest of the year, I don't know what I think about it. Well, I do know what I think about it. I don't personally agree to it. And so we try to keep, one of my things is to keep my Christmas is memorable, but I like to keep them simple. And I try to touch as many people as I can in my family. I ain't perfect, y'all, and I ain't even trying to come off like that. I'm just saying that is my goal every year. And my Christmas tree, that was another thing. When Pierre and I first got married, oh my goodness, I didn't know anything other than a live tree. Pierre, on the other hand, could do without a tree, period. I mean, he could get a branch and put it in a vase and be good. And he finally won out with the artificial tree, because I realized I was taxing him, bringing it in, and then I would keep it whatever, and then moistened up and stuff to keep it from drying out. But live trees inevitably dry out anyway. And then it was a big pain getting it out of here, and it was just a big undertaking. And now the hard part that he was having to do, and I was like, okay, I gotta give on this. So we did find a tree that I like. But my tree in and of itself is, if you look at my tree, the ornaments on the tree are ornaments that I have bought over the year, and every ornament that I buy every year signifies something that has happened to us or with us in our life. And so when we look at our tree, we kind of looking at a synopsis of our time together. Surgeries, I got surgeries on the tree. Yep, sure do. When we moved into this particular house, I got a tree ornament when we had a really, really hard period of time that it ran like about 8 years that were extremely difficult. And I have, you know, I have, I have ornaments for that time too. And because I can't, it's not all perfect and good. I mean, we have the same stuff that everybody else has. And so, yeah, my Aunt Suzanne, who was the same age as I was, which was weird, died from breast cancer 1 year. So I have some pink bells that are on a really bright pink ribbon, and just a lot of stuff like that. But like I said, when we look at our tree, I can see our life. So last year, I kind of noticed that early in the year that I was having a problem with laughing. I was going through a whole lot of stuff, and it was really more or less like friendship level. And I went into a store and saw two foxes like this. Now these are not the ones. These are not my foxes. These are my mother's foxes. Because my thing that I'm going to do this year. One year we did blankets for everybody in the family. We did basically like a cozy box, and I made handmade blankets, and we put cocoa in and something sweet, and then we put music in every box, and we mailed that out to everybody. Every family in our family got a box from our address, and that was the sweetest. It was work, but it was sweet. And everybody's blankets are still, they kind of report in and let me know their blankets are good. But we got some new babies, so my sewing thing is back. And so I found these two foxes, and when I saw them, not these particular two, but some that are like it. My boy fox, he has jodhpurs on, and he's real dapper. And the girl, I call mine Fred and Felicia. And they just as tight dressed as these two are. And now I bring them in close and let y'all see how they doing stuff. And only thing is, both of them, you can tell they related because both of them got this tag coming out the back. But when I saw these two foxes in the store, I busted out laughing. I laughed so hard. And I hadn't had a big, hard laugh like that in a long time. And I laughed so hard, and then when I got in the car, I just kind of started crying because it was cathartic for me on some level. And then the other day, somebody, well, it wasn't the other day, but I did that meatball video, and somebody said, you usually are kind of reserved, but you really kind of let go with your laughing. And I was like, that's how I really laugh for real. It's not a dainty laugh, but I had lost my laugh. I had so much stuff going on that I wasn't really being mindful of it until it occurred, and then it has been difficult to get it back. But I have to say that I can do it now, y'all. Think it's all right. It's all right. So this year I'm going to be sending out ornaments. This is just the first group of the ones that I have found. And when I tell y'all, my family knows how I am. They know how I behave. They know that it's going to be some mess, but it's going to be some funny mess. And that's what makes it good. So we're going to start with him because he's the most nondescript one. I have a cousin who likes these old elves. These elves, I think, were really kind of popular back. The ones back in the 60s and 70s, they weren't dressed all colorful like this. I don't know what's wrong with this one here, but this is what he got on. I don't know if his mama put it on him or it's what he picked out for himself. But when I saw him, I said, well, okay, okay then. So I thought he was a little different. So I got him for her and her household. So he will be going to my cousin. My family don't really. These two right here go to my mother because she is the one that wanted foxes like mine. So they will be going. I'll be sending all this stuff out before Christmas because I want them to have it. This thing here, I have an aunt that is another aunt that's the same age I am, and she likes elephants. And when I saw this right here, in all her glory, number one, she need to go to the ophthalmologist and have this right here seen about. Her trunk is up, so that's a good sign. I never buy my aunt elephants with the trunk turned down. That's supposed to be, negative luck. I don't go for all that, but that she do. So whatever. She got an eyeliner on pretty good despite this eye problem. And this unit that she ordered and bedazzled, because the girl got a nice little, let me see if I can get it to focus where y'all can see what's going on. There you go. She's doing it up, and you need a side view so you can just kind of see what I'm talking about. Got it piled up high like a what do you call them, an ice capade dancer, ice skater or something. She got her little necklace on. Her hindquarters, she probably needed to make this skirt a little bit longer. But she's agile and fresh. She's still able to balance and bring them hind legs up. And I give her a 10. Okay? There's that. This thing right here is going to my other aunt. And my family is all over the U.S., y'all. I think we got every coast covered. Check out the side view, though. Pink tutu. Still not, I guess they like their behinds out or something. But we going to brush that back because people need to be trying to be modest. She got on these little boots, and these boots remind me of these boots that Whoopi Goldberg be wearing on The View sometime. The girl is waist training. Okay? And I'm going to show y'all why I'm saying that. That ain't no icing on her back. This ain't no Pop-Tart thing. She's waist training. This is, just so you could take it all in. She left out a little tendril. And she got a nice necklace on, too. This is looking like the Hope Diamond. So I'm turning it around so y'all can get the front view on this. This is another ornament that's going out. And everything I send out going to be just as ignorant as this what I'm showing y'all. Because that's the way I do stuff. But these here made me laugh too. Look at the hair though. Again. She got on MAC lipstick. See the shoes up front. Eyeglasses popping. Eyeliner on. Bow up there. I already showed y'all the tendril on the side. And this is why I say she waist training. See? That's a corset. She's doing a lot. Yes, she is. And she got all of this hair going on. Last but not least. This thing is suspect. She looked like a little dancer that needs to take a little Lasix. These little feet is a little swole. And these little red shoes, little Mary Jane high tops, high heels. And the legs are something to behold. That's what I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to leave that alone. She got her little tutu. And still, like I said, everybody in this bottom part need to be addressed. But I'm going to have to let it do what it do. Again, I guess they've been working hard because this eye situation is the same. Borrowed her friend's MAC lipstick. Hairdo. She got the tiara action going on. And this hair is something else. I can't speak to it too much. But she's doing a lot. I mean, yeah. So these are some of the ornaments that I'm going to be mailing out to my people. I'm going to go get some more. My plan and intent is to have all these things mailed out by probably mid-October. And then mid to late October. And that way they can get them if they want to open their box, they can. It ain't that, it's just my thing. I'm doing ornaments for my family this year. And then they can do with them what they want to. Yeah, my neighbor brought me some tickets to a football game. 2 professional football games. I couldn't believe that. That came today. Unsolicited, unexpected. Now, this right here is a frame that I bought at Tuesday morning. And y'all know how you buy frames and then they had a little picture in them. And then you remove this picture right here and put your picture in here. I was digging the frame because the frame is unusual and this is etched into the wood and everything. And I had put it up on the wooden shelf in the bedroom and I was just kind of looking at it. And I know whose picture I want to put in it, but I'm going to have to do something different with the picture. Can somebody please explain to me I was in the room the other day and Pierre goes, who in our family's baby is this? And I didn't know who he was talking about because I was doing something. He was laying across the bed and I was doing something. So I really wasn't looking at what he was referencing. And I was like, but in my mind, you know how women know where everything is pretty much in your house. And so I'm just like, I don't really know who he's talking about. And I turned around and I said, who are you talking about? And he's laying on the bed pointing, this baby right here. Whose baby is this? Y'all, I thought I would give y'all a little comic relief in addition to my raggedy fingernails, which I'm about to do. This here pile up of stuff and just in general. I hope you laughed. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm just telling you like how I saw this and how this thing is going down. And I hope y'all have a good day. Rest of the day. Toodles.